This is a humanitarian assistance and disaster relief demonstration.
The training started off with a couple different subject matter expert exchanges, and those included small boat operations led by the Japanese and jointly with the Filipino Marine Corps. We had a medical SME that was a joint effort between the U.S., the Philippines, and Japanese. We had heavy equipment operations that were led by the Japanese but provided the equipment from the local Filipino government. And the MV-22s to support assault support operations to insert critically needed supplies as well as medical personnel and to extract any urgent casualties to a higher echelon of care.
The end goal for this training is to be able to work together with our partner forces to reduce friction points in the event of a real-life scenario. The SUAS assists us in finding patients prior to us arriving at the scene. That way we can provide rapid treatment and save more lives.
The Puma is mainly used for air reconnaissance, but in this case for the humanitarian aid and disaster relief, it's going to be used to look ahead where rescue personnel isn't able to get to on time.
The SUAS was vital, and they were able to assist with the search and rescue operations in order to actually find victims trapped in debris and throughout the simulated disaster area. And then once they found that victim, they were able to pass that information on to the rescuers, who were able to find the victims and evac them to the medical staging area or the triage area, where they were able to then treat, stabilize those patients, and then evacuate them to waiting MV-22s to evacuate them to a higher echelon of care so they can get the help they needed. We would use this training in a real-world scenario to respond to any sort of disaster in this region, whether it's a typhoon, earthquake, volcanic eruption. There's a good joint effort between 3 separate nations and local government agencies that gives us the flexibility to respond to any sort of disaster in the Indo-Pacific region.
I'm very confident in our ability to work with the partners, as we've been doing it for many years now, so the more we do it, the better it's going to be.